So it's finally time to put the tires on the 4Runner. I've got the tires from BFG, so a huge thank you to them for hooking it up. And they've just been sitting in my basement for like a month at least. So Paulo and I have a plan to go out to Badlands to do a game of off-road horse or pig or 4x, whatever we're gonna call it. But these tires need to go on because my 4Runner is just not gonna keep up unless these tires go on. So I pulled up to the place where I'm getting my tires installed, and I realized that, is it kind of petty to have Goodyear mount BFG tires? Buy old crappy Dunlop brand Treks. Guys, the tires are on and they look beefy. Check it out. My shipment from Super Clean is here, and I'm super stoked because the guys reached out to me, said that they were going to send me some stuff, which is fantastic because I was looking for, is it this? Yes. Nope, not that one. This one, the wheel cleaner. So now we can finally, oh, may have leaked a little bit in shipment, but that's okay. So now we can finally start to work on the wheels for the 4Runner. So we're going to dip those, which is great timing because now I can actually get that done before we go out and film our off-road horse segment with Paulo's Wrangler. And a good planned 4Runner build today, we're gonna dip the wheels.
Matt is doing the next best thing to getting TRD Pro rims. Plastidip.
Everybody has the TRD Pro rims. We try to
There's
have a little
reason,
personality.
Though, they look
cool,
fantastic.
but they look less cool when they're on everybody's truck.
Yeah, that's true. And your car isn't even a TRD Pro, is it?
Pro off-road premium.
But it's not the off-road.
So it was 2016, so I think that was the cutoff year when it went from trail to TRD off-road. They're the same thing, that's why it doesn't have the C-pillar decal and it doesn't have TRD stitched in the headrest.
Bye. Okay, so how do you think his project's gonna turn out?
It's gonna be trash.
Say something nice?
Poop. Alright, so the first thing you want to make sure you do when you're going to dip your wheel is make sure you have your wheel surface prepped, which means having it as clean as humanly possible. Some might say super clean. Bad jokes aside, this is actually a really nice cleaner that Super Clean sent over to me to do some testing and show you guys how well it works. This is a serious cleaner. It's not just like some watered down crap. It's not as harsh on the environment and as heavy on chemicals as something like a Meguiar's Ultimate Wheel Cleaner, but it does do the job really well. The first thing you'll want to make sure you do is get the wheel nice and spot rinsed. So the wheel has to be cold. What you're going to do then is you're basically just going to shoot the spray onto the wheel, let it kind of sit for 30 seconds, let the foam kind of drip on down, and then what you can do is either just rinse the wheel if it's not super dirty, or if it is super dirty, what you'll do is get yourself a scrub daddy and then just get up on in there. And then make sure you clean it off, make sure you get a microfiber, dry it out really well so it doesn't kind of eat at the surface of the wheel. But then your wheel should look really, really good and be ready to dip.
Going.
Why is my pinky not going in? This is embarrassing. You're gonna think I don't know how to do car builds anymore.
Dr. Dixon, there's someone in the ER. You need to work on him quickly.
How about?
They would have died.
They would have for sure died.
What's it like having a fan next door?
He's kind of disrespectful. He says that my videos are crap. He said he only watches the old ones in which I had no idea what I was doing. And I still don't really know, but like...
He said this project is going to turn out horrible.
He did.
You have to prove him wrong.
He really said that. He's really trying to hurt my feelings. Okay. So now that this is dry, we're going to start on the first one. And we're going to get to dip it. Why can I not figure this out? Okay, here we go. No? Doesn't make sense.
What brand of trash?
Kirkland, obviously. Kirkland everything.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay.
No one does it like Costco.
Are we rolling?
I'm not even lying.
It's true. Kirkland brand Diplo.
Yes, exact. No, Kirkland Signature.
Oh, Kirkland Signature.
Yeah, that's actually like the full name. Yep, we're rolling. We're live.
Okay, so once the wheel is totally clean, you don't have to use the super clean. If you order from Plastidip or Dip Your Car, whatever the company is, they'll send you like a wheel prep kit. That's fine. But what we want to do is kind of mask off the brake and the brake pad and the brake caliper and the rotor as well from any sort of overspray. So you want to weave this in behind your wheels like so. You just kind of feed it in one spoke at a time. TRD off-road wheels are actually super easy because they're just big chunky things, but basically what you want to do is just cover any overspray so it doesn't get onto your brakes. Now you can opt to actually take your wheels off, but that's a lot of extra work and that's doing the most. So we're going to do it this way and just hope for the best. So this is the dip release that I ordered individually outside of the kit. Basically what you do is just kind of run this around the rim or like around the outside of the actual wheel itself, and that just allows you to get any excess overspray from the tire off really, really easily. So just put it on a microfiber cloth and then just kind of wipe it on. And you want to be really careful not to actually get it on the wheel itself, because then your dip is just going to come right off. So now that we have the wheel surface prepped, we have the actual tire itself dip released, you're ready to start spraying. The important thing to remember here is if you get the kit, you have this thing. If you don't have like the dip trigger gun, you will have to use your actual finger. Make sure you put a latex glove on because you're going to overspray onto your finger. And then also I would recommend to get the dip gun, because if you spray onto your finger, it's going to start to like drip and blot, and then you get a really uneven spray. So when you start spraying, it's really light, really simple, just kind of like setting the base. So kind of like this. This is glossifier. Wait, is it? No. No, this is correct. Okay, sorry. So once you get your first kind of coat on, again, really light, really simple on the application, you'll probably end up, I think I did about like 3 to 5 to maybe even 7 light coats on the other side just to test it before I got on camera for you guys. That's the best way that I've seen you avoid drips. It looks really clean. It kind of has like almost a textured finish, which looks cool with the kind of truck look to the 4Runner. But the important thing to note here is, in terms of the durability of this, I wouldn't necessarily recommend getting like a wire brush and cleaning this out, but you can use a pressure washer. You can still use super clean to clean your wheels when you have your wheels dipped. It's pretty durable, it protects the finish, and it should last, I guess, as long as you really want it to, as long as you maintain it properly. If you do want to take it off, you can always peel it off. I think I paid like 30 bucks for my kit, so the fact that you can totally transform the look of your vehicle for like 30 bucks, and if you don't like it, just take it off. It's really, really cool, and we'll put it through its paces in the coming year. So at the end of the day, this is what the finished product should look like. So we've got about 6 or 7 coats of Plastidip on here. The kit did come with a glossifier, so if you wanted to add a little bit of that sheen and a little bit of that shine to the wheel, you can. I kind of like the way it looks now, to be honest.
More matte.
Yeah, so more of a matte finish, more of a flat tone, and I really like the fact that I got these BFG KO2 tires. Shout out to BFG, by the way. With the white tire writing on there, I think it gives it a little bit of contrast, makes it pop a little bit more, especially since we didn't take the wheels actually off, so the lugs are still black. It just gives it a really nice look, and I gotta be honest, for like under 50 bucks, it totally transforms the look of the car, and I'm really stoked about the way that it turned out. And the fact that I did this in like 2 hours or so, super simple, really easy, really cheap, and the fact that I can reverse it at any time, just peel it off, is amazing. So I'm super happy with the way it turned out, totally changed the look of the car, and as far as durability and how it stands up, we'll keep you updated as the build series continues. But until then, thanks for watching.